Hey YouTube, I thought maybe I'd take a page out of Carl from the Moon's book and do a walk and talk. People seem to like walking around aimlessly and talking to the camera, and maybe you get to see a little bit more of the shambles I live with. I wanted to show off some things anyways, so maybe if you walk with me here, one of the many projects I've been half completed with is my H&T miners, and maybe I'll upload a little bit of a video about that too. But so part of my H&T miner is an aftermarket antenna. It's a 5.8 dB antenna, fiberglass antenna that runs to the miner, and I didn't really have a great intermediate mounting opportunity till I find something more permanent. So I just taped it to the door here, and I don't know. We'll see how that turns out. It's pretty suspect, but here it takes about 5 days before the averages on the witnesses pan out. Right now I'm not hitting off too much, so maybe I'll move it anyways. What else? So, I mean, obviously, like I said, I can't not make a video today with Bitcoin pumping like crazy. I'm still suspect of that as well. I'm sitting out on the sidelines. I still haven't pulled the buy signal, the buy button. I think we're going to get another opportunity to buy something a little bit cheaper. Not in the 20s or anything, but we'll see. People are really bullish. I don't know. Like I said, I can be a Bitcoin bear and win either way, because if it goes down, I'm right, and if it goes up, I'm making money. So this is a shot of some of the computers I have, the ridiculousness I have going on in my kitchen. That's what I live with, because I like mining. So stuff like that taking over my life. I wanted to do an update on cryptoblades. Obviously right now there's a lot changing in that ecosystem, and it's not profitable to play right now. So I haven't been playing. I don't think anybody's been playing for about the past week, or maybe even a little bit longer, since they reduced the rewards down to not only is it not pay to play anymore, you're actually losing money. So it's back to the normal model of paying to play. You're paying to play. They're not paying you to play. So I've been seeing some things back and forth about good things and bad things with the project. And if I had to pick a side, sadly enough, I'm not optimistic about the project anymore. I could be wrong, and quite honestly, I am wrong a lot on when I lose my optimism. So I'm just holding the skill. I'm holding all the characters, everything that I have in the account for now, and hopefully it'll turn around. If I lose everything, I lose everything. That's fine. It was just play around money anyways, and just wanted to play some NFT games, and make some money. I never really did realize any of my profits in that game. I was up a lot for a while, and now I'm pretty sure I'm quite a bit down. So that is one of the game updates. Another update would be the Axie Infinity game. That game is still profitable. It's still chugging along. The tokens, SLP and Axie, is up quite a bit. And the only problem for me with that game is I absolutely hate playing it. It's like tearing my hair out. The game is still very buggy, to the point where, it's not quite unplayable, but it is quite frustrating, and I have very little patience to begin with. So there's a negative point right away. Also, the gameplay is just monotonous and boring. This is coming from a hardcore Diablo grinder. I will sit there and kill the same things over and over and over in an RPG or some sort of game, and it could be the same thing over and over, like countless times, millions of times. This is how much I did Diablo. I had a Diablo 3 game for the Nintendo Switch, for the PC, for the PlayStation, and I had all the character classes maxed out twice on each account. You figure out how many hours of gameplay that is. I don't really want to know how much of my life I threw away. But that's all basically just clicking and killing the same things over and over again. And I'm fine with that, because it was enjoyable. But this game, Axie, I hate it. I don't know. Something about it's really boring. So I've enlisted a scholar, and if you're familiar with the manager and the scholar program, you can basically provide your axies for use to somebody who is less privileged than you, because Axie is still quite expensive to get involved in. And like a chump, I invested quite a bit of money in the beginning, and I didn't feel like selling it, because I still feel like Axie is actually going to be quite profitable, continue to be quite profitable, to hold long term and accumulate the tokens involved. So I didn't quite want to sell my position, but I felt really bad that I had the Axie sitting there not being used and not making any Axie, any SLP. So I looked into the Scholar program, and I didn't quite want to risk a stranger on the internet depending on them for some passive income. So I enlisted the help of my nephew, and good luck to you. Hopefully you do well. Make us both some money. We're splitting it 50-50. That seems fair. So there's an update there, and just Bitcoin in general. I'm actually looking to take some profits on some things, Bitcoin related, not Bitcoin itself, like the Bitcoin mining companies and such, the stocks that I trade. Looking to take profits at some levels here soon. The most interesting thing to me, of note, that I don't see people talking about. I see people talking about half of it at a time, and they haven't really put both of them together that I've seen any of the platforms. Historically, September is a very bad month for Bitcoin. A lot of the TA guys will look at the charts, and that's all they see. Every September, Bitcoin crashes, and that's because they don't know any of the fundamental stuff. Now, fundamentally speaking, every September, or roundabouts there, is the monsoon season in China. Now, historically, China miners have dominated the hash rate for Bitcoin and the Bitcoin network. And when the miners have to move because of the monsoon season, the hash rate falls. And when the hash rate falls, if you remember me talking about it, when the hash rate falls, Bitcoin crashes, the price crashes. People lose confidence in the network, security goes down, yada, yada, yada. Well, this year, China's banned all the miners already. They already left. They're everywhere else. They're everywhere but China. So the monsoon season in China isn't theoretically going to have any impact on the hash rate, at least. Now, this is something that I'm waiting with bated breath to see how it plays out, because every September the price crashes. People are going to expect this, maybe, and not know why it's happening and just sell. Maybe the price goes down anyways. Maybe it becomes that self-fulfilling prophecy. It's just how it's always been, so that's how it's always going to be. And nobody knows really why the price crashes, but maybe they're just gonna sell every September now just to get ready for it. Or maybe the hash rate never goes down and nobody ever sells. So I don't know. Maybe this September is going to be different. Because if it is different, and this is a green September, then maybe I start being less of a Bitcoin bear again. Because September is a real wild card right now for me, which is a big part of why I'm still on the sideline. So I don't know, guys, let me know. That's pretty much all the update I had to go over. I do want to keep making videos. I do want to keep getting involved in the space with YouTube. I don't know how to grow my audience. All of the incentives I have are still on the table that I've always talked about before. You know, use my links and referrals. We both get bonuses. Sign up and subscribe. I'm still trying to give away good dollar and other crypto if I reach certain milestones. I'm nowhere near them anymore, but hey, who knows if you subscribe or have friends who subscribe, maybe y'all can get lucky. So, like I said, still trying to grow the channel and reach a direction with it. As far as the Corgi part of the channel goes, I don't have any new videos of her lately. She is being babysat by not me right now. So, sorry, I don't think I have anything to include in the video there. Maybe I'll keep trying to stockpile videos of her to have new ones on hand. I don't really feel like recycling the same one over and over again anymore. It just takes longer to render the video, and y'all have already seen it anyways. But I do want to pick a direction there with I don't know where everything's going. Get some sort of a saying, you know. There was a suggestion about some short legs with corgis, and I like the suggestions. Keep them coming. I don't know if I'm set on that one. Thank you to my number 1 or 2 fan, Tide, for this suggestion. And thank you again to everyone who has watched the videos. You know, you're my base fan, my fan base. Why I keep actually making some of these videos. I don't know. Leave some feedback. Leave some comments. Let me know what your favorite color is. I don't know. Help the algorithm out. All right. Now I got my steps in for the day.